Okay. Got the subdivision. We're right now behind Cambridge Court. Straight ahead is the subdivision. Can't think of the name. There's a squirrel going crazy. Oh, Forest Park, I think, is the name of the subdivision. And we're behind Cambridge Court on the right. Forest Park on the left. It's a afternoon walk, around 4 p.m. Probably around 80 degrees right now. And the squirrel's going crazy as usual. Up here. Up the trees, up the fences. Playing around the fences. You go on a squirrel hunt, probably. Just kidding. So now we're still behind Cambridge Court. And in a few minutes we'll be behind Cambridge Drive. Again, Forest Park on my left, Cambridge on my right. And as soon as it comes to this little crosswalk here, we will be at Cambridge Drive. That's a path that goes nowhere. Goes behind those houses on Cambridge and Cambridge Court and Cambridge Drive. So again, now we're behind Cambridge Drive. Yeah, squirrels going crazy, jumping from tree to tree. It's people's houses on Forest Park. Forest Park houses. They do own all the way up to these fences. So, it's kind of a buffer zone. Forest Park on the left here. Still back to Cambridge Drive on the right. I guess a balloon. No, not a balloon, actually a bag of something. An Amazon delivery bag flying in the wind. Again, nice Sunday afternoon in Florida. Probably around 80 degrees right now. A little bit of wind, kind of nice. So we still have Cambridge Drive on the right. It's not Forest Park on the left anymore. This is kind of backing up to where Sand Lake Road would be. There's some houses and land that comes off Sand Lake Road and kind of backs up to here. coming up on Berkshire Drive. This will be straight ahead. Crazy squirrels on the right, as usual. So this way would be, this is Berkshire Drive. That goes all the way straight to, so now we're going to be behind Cambridge on the right, Berkshire on the left. So that was apparently we're all kids. So we're still Berkshire on the left, Cambridge on the right. This path just goes to Berkshire. It's Berkshire Drive. Still Berkshire, Cambridge on the right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a left here. That's Beaufort over there. That's still Cambridge. So we're Beaufort on the right, Berkshire on the left. In Berkshire on the left. This is a Beaufort on the right. So in this community, which is about in the late 70s right now, most of these houses are 75, 78, and there are no sidewalks in front of your house. All the sidewalks are behind your house. And the worst part about this thing is that the property owners maintain this. It's not maintained by the city or the county or the HOA. So this will be a problem over the years. Concrete stuff starts raising up. Trip hazards. So now we'll come up to Huntington Boulevard. And this is a brand new walk, which people are supposed to stop for. In most cases they don't. Flashing lights. We're going right, we're not going to go straight. Huntington Boulevard. We'll be Private Hills Park and Lake. I think Private Hills Lake, I guess. And this coming up will be Private Hills Park. Tons of people on those little skateboard type things. Private Hills Park. Some baseball fields. Tennis courts, playground. Community center right in front of me. That's the park. The park just walk around the lake, basically. Now this is Wekiva lake, I guess. Looks like things the matter with the pump or something, or motor. Should be an actual water pumping up the middle there. And now we were over there a few minutes ago. Now over here. And basically we're behind Amherst Drive Street. I'm not sure what I'm over there. This is Amherst over here. People playing on the floor, playing with bikes. So, it's pretty much fun. Amherst kind of backs up to Wekiva Trail. Pretty much how it's going to go.
You're supposed to do that first.
Take up the whole sidewalk, don't you? People have no type of decency, respect, or anything. No. You're walking on a sidewalk, you stay to the right. So you can drive a car to the right. Unless you're anyone. No. Anyhow, that's how it goes. Again, over there, that's Berkshire, West Berkshire Court, on the side of the lake. And then this is Amherst on the right here. And straight ahead is going to be part of Wekiva Cove. I'm not really sure the name of the street over there. But all these straight ahead, the subdivisions of Wekiva Cove. Wekiva Cove, some of that. Nice lake over there. I believe it's Sand Lake. Amherst on my right, Wekiva Cove on my left, squirrel on the fence. This path goes to Wekiva Cove. Some people in Amherst on this sidewalk. It's part of Wekiva subdivision, whereas the other side is Wekiva Cove. Back to the situation of the houses were built and no sidewalks in front. The sidewalk is right back here. Now the Wekiva Cove on the left has got similar paths to this. They do not have sidewalks in front of the house. They also have paths behind the house. I'm not sure how they actually go because I really walk many of them. That is. So, Amherst on my right, Wekiva Cove on my left. Coming up the Wekiva Trail. And straight ahead. This person here is the camera king. He or she's got surveillance on the whole place. This one goes back that way. This way is just a trail. As I'm saying, these people have cameras that follow you. You'll notice the cameras are looking at me. So, we're on the Wekiva Trail. And we're coming up. Pembroke. Still part of Wekiva. This is the newer version of Wekiva, built in the 80s. Around there. Sidewalks in front of the houses. Those two build a section. This is all new here. To the right is kind of goes around the golf course. Chicken across the street. I'll get run over. So this is all quote unquote the newer side of Wekiva. The street's actually butt up against golf course. Wekiva golf course been around for a long time. It was privately owned. Now Seminole County owns it. Still evidently maintained quite well and must make a bunch of money. At some point in time, you might see some people. Again, this is kind of the house is kind of butt up against that kind of sort of. So that goes. This is like Wekiva Trail was kind of weird. How many houses are on Wekiva Trail? These two are, plus 3. And basically, there's one across the way was that way too, so there's pretty much going on that way. So, see what we come up with. Go from there. Hello, how you doing? So, that's what's going on in the wonderful world. I just do that when people come by. When people want to be filmed or not. So try to kind of keep away from that aspect. Just give you folks the view of walking. And you got people that don't know where they're going when they're driving. Who else is new? Harrogate on the left. I'm not sure if Harrogate on the right or not. But again, we're on West Wekiva Trail. See the sign, yeah, corner of Harrogate. And I guess there's Harrogate. See, the estates are basically made at newer places. They call them estates. Fancy name for houses. You know, get a little more money, I guess, when you buy them. Again, everybody pretty much on the right is all going to be being up against the golf course at one point in time. And just on the left. Well, we're coming up to Mechanical Trail. Mechanical Trail goes between Wekiva Trail and Wekiva Road. Kind of brings you into Orange County. So I'm gonna probably sneak over that way in a minute. Once I get over, because I need to go that way instead of this way. So the way it is place. See if I can get over there. And so yes. So as I walk across the street and talk to you. So it's not mechanical. Alright, so now we're on Wekiva Trail. To our right would be back of Wickham Drive and part of Cobble. And to the left, I believe, will be Cobble. So we're on Wekiva Trail, heading in the direction of where we started. We were following on the previous ones. So come on. This will be Cobble coming up on the right, and Cobble coming up on the left. Cobble's like a big U. It's on the right and it's on the left. On the right side would have been the old side, and the left side is the new side. The left side snakes around the golf course, like before. Show me how that works. Cobble Drive, West Wekiva Trail. And this is Wekiva Club Estates. It's Cobble Drive. So I went down here, I'll come back to kind of where I started. And now we're coming up to Canna Club again, where we left off a little while ago. And again, this being Canna Club on the right, Canna Club on the left. On the right's the old side of Wekiva, on the left is the new side of Wekiva. Well, new in the 80s on Broadway. Everything else on the left is, on the right's probably in the 70s. But on the left here you'll have, all this goes, Wekiva Trail goes around the circle, and it kind of surrounds the golf course. So the golf course is in the middle, and golf course goes all different sides too. Pretty much the golf course stays in the middle in most cases. So a little while ago, now I'm going backwards. I was going forward before. Now you see on the other side of the view. What do you think of those? Yeah, it moves pretty much. I think it goes around here. I think that's not good. Yeah. I'm not a landscape person. I have a black thumb. I can go ahead and kill any kind of lawn stuff. It's Harrogate on the right, Harrogate on the left. Okay, spiders a while ago. This goes ahead and makes a little circle, comes back on the other, comes out on the other side of the Wekiva Trail. Should come up to a little bit. I don't like the way people don't stop those stop signs. Back to the houses on Wekiva Trail here. Tell by house numbers, there are 4 digits. 4 digits, everything on Wekiva Trail. I'm going this way. It's the other way. I'm gonna pick up some time. Kind of the fun people that put their sprinkles on in the afternoon, so you're gonna get wet. You do it all the time, these people. So before, if you're following along, we came out of where that is true. This is the house over here on the right. Close with the cameras. So we were on the other side before. Now we're on the opposite side. I think that person actually has an interest in Wekiva Trail too, instead of East Side Street. It's kind of funny right here. Something broke the book. So the story with that is that somehow the bricks broke down and made somebody's climbing over the bricks and the fell apart. And the maintenance guy went ahead and piled them all up nice for the guy to come fix them. Someone stole the bricks. Funny but not funny. I guess someone wanted bricks more than anybody else. So now they're waiting on the repair guy. They have to give them a new estimate now because now they have to replace the bricks. So we're coming up on Hunt Club right now. On the Wekiva Trail. Just gotta get across Hunt Club. This is the other side of Harrogate. Like I said before, Harrogate Way to complete, not a circle, but you saw Harrogate on the side, now we're seeing Harrogate on this side. Before, we were behind this on my right. That street on the right is Amherstable. We were behind there. We came to the actual lake. Now we're on this side. Go backwards here. Shut off in a few minutes here as we come closer. I'll kick you guys off a minute. I'll take the power on. This playground. It's a tennis. It's like some sort of repeater for cell signal. And we're on the Wekiva Trail still. And that's the playground that they spent a lot of money on. And come up on Buford on the right. And then the next, again, this side, the golf course is here. It's the golf course. And all these houses on the left, but up against golf course. There's another house on the Wekiva Trail with the 4 digits. There's only a handful of them. Cambridge Drive, which is over there, other side of Wekiva, and on this side of Wekiva is Cambridge Drive as well. You know, these houses here butt against the golf course. And then Cambridge Drive goes straight through, up by where the school is. Cambridge Drive, East Wekiva Trail. And Cambridge goes that way. And Cambridge goes that way. couple of streets mixed in on this side. And these guys do not butt up against the golf course. These guys are on the backside of Cambridge Drive. On the left. On the right, you've got Oakley coming up. And after Oakley would be Suffolk. After Suffolk is Essex. After Essex would be Cambridge again. And after Cambridge would be Holderness. And after that, you'll have a school. And on the left side, you can see if I go that far, you would have Cambridge goes into the school in reality. But this is all Wekiva Trail. On the east side right now, east and west get split by Hunt Club. So we're walking on the side of Hunt Club, so on the east side. Over on the west side. Suffolk. Yeah, he screwed up on that side street. Suffolk, Essex, Devon, or Devon, we won't call it. Then Cambridge. We're the Butler Street. And Holderness, and the school. And then Holderness again. And then Billsdale. And then I think Wyndham. And then after Wyndham, I think it's Pritchley. And then after I'm thinking about Pritchley's first and Wyndham second, and York is third. I'm not going there for. Harry's run out. Me stopping at the school. That's Essex. A lot of people have solar panels on houses. You know, it makes sense if you have batteries in the house and your power gets stored and you can use it at night. But a lot of these people just have the actual panels on top and that's it. So they are getting, you know, during daytime they're making money in reality, but they're paying Duke Energy at night. There are a couple people that I've known that do have batteries in the house, so they can actually, they don't even actually have to use Duke Energy. But it's a big thing around here. Solar panels are a big thing. And a little expensive too. So here's Devon, or Devon, if you want to call it the way you want to call it. And we'll probably go ahead and stop at the school. And we can give you a time and weather update. I know it's close to 6 o'clock at night. And I'm thinking it's probably low 70s now. I think we started the walk, it was probably around 80. That's what I'm guessing, but we'll see because when we go by the school, they have a nice kiosk. That shows you everything. Here's Cambridge. Holderness is in my future here, ahead. School's right after that. Pizza delivery, Pizza Hut or something. Papa John's. See the school from the distance, see a kiosk. The kiosk is not visible at night, which is very strange. I don't know why that is. And the video take it a bunch of times at dusk. You can't see it. And at night as well. I gotta give an hour to do that day. So we're gonna go up to Cambridge, which is where it goes right into the school. This is Holderness on the right. And again, I think these people here are now behind the Badlands, because Cambridge, then the street comes off on the left here. That's Wekiva Elementary. You can see the kiosk in the distance. We'll get up close to that. And across the street. This could be done. That's a weird little hook. So, you can't really see it. Plus that I passed, basically, years and years ago, across the street without getting run over. Years and years ago, a G-scale train layout in there, and then the people moved, and then basically I went ahead and took it off, and now I guess people decided to clear everything, and now it's completely cleared. So it's kind of weird. Let's see what temperature is. Book fair. What we got? Come on. I know you guys bring big March 13th. That's coming up. And what that? Come on. I want the weather in 55, 47 to 76 degrees. There you go. 1200.